Okay, Aaron, let's take a look at this swing. There's some really good fundamental things in here to start with. Let's take this through slowly. Okay, so we'll stop it here. And let's take a look at the positives to begin with, right? So let's take a look at your power L. How are you here? 106 degrees. We want to be at 90, but that, you're not that far off, right? Another thing I like is that you did let the ball travel in, right? So we've seen some people be all the way out in here when they're hitting. So that's good. You're letting it come in, right? You've got a pretty nice stiff front leg, so that's a sign of good things to come. That you're starting to feel how that should be. I like the fact that you're nice and upright here. You're not bent over. Good stuff here. So, and then the other thing, of course, that I always like is that you're driving. Whoops, you're driving this knee. Down into the ground. You're at 102 degrees there, which is pretty good. However, let's take a look at some things that we could get buttoned up. That's probably where your midsection is pointing versus back to the pitcher. We'd want to be pointing back that way to the pitcher. And some of it we can see we didn't get a full turn, right? So our foot really didn't get a full turn. So it's a beginning for you, right? You're starting to figure this out. You're starting to get into a good hitting form. One of the things I've noticed with you is that the swing is fairly loose, right? We're a little bit all over the place. Not sure that we always know exactly what we're trying to accomplish. Let's take a look at another one here. I don't mind again that front foot's moving around. I think we want to use it for timing, right? We're not looking to use a step there for power, okay? And the other thing that would concern me is that the step, we're starting to swing as the foot is coming down. And what we talked about the other night was that we want to be at touchdown, right? We want to be at, when you're stepping out over into here, we want to be at touchdown before we start to swing. So let's just see if we are, right? I'm going to put a small circle on your hands, okay? And I'm going to put a small circle, let's say on your knee right here. All right, let's take it forward. Now that front foot, right, is still not down, right? I can still see some right there, I can still see some air in that heel, okay? So we're not down, yeah, we haven't gotten to touchdown, but boy, our swing sure has started, right? Because now our hands are here versus being up in here. Our knee is here, so you can tell that the knee's starting to go versus being in here, right? And so if we're going to step, no problem with that, but I want the foot to get down. I want to get the touchdown before we start to swing. And then let's take this one through. We're going to check that back foot. So that time the back foot moves, right? We get more of a turn. Boy, really good front leg again, Aaron. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. So that time the foot moves or turns. Let's take a look at another swing. That time, right? Did the foot move? Yeah, it moved. But did it turn all the way? No. No, right? That foot is probably, that heel's kind of pointing back that way, right? So again, there's some really good stuff here, and then there's a couple things that we want to start to think about and start to concentrate on. I think you can be a little tighter with your swing, right? I think we can be have some feet that are a little more quiet, right? Know what we're trying to accomplish and try to get to a more repeatable swing. We want to be able to repeat that swing every single time. But good job. I like where you're headed.